酒と睡眠薬で記憶を振り払う第一次大戦の退役軍人エドワード・ピアーズ。現在は立ち直りのための案件探しに苦悩する私立探偵。早急に新案件を見つけなければピアーズは免許剥奪の危機である。
Something. But it's not like I have a choice. Dark water. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. Dark water is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
単純で原始的な信仰を伝える生きた証拠。ロマンを呼び起こしがちではあるが、彼らの神々というものがどれほど獰猛であったか忘れてはならない。置き去りにされた深い洞窟の壁を巨大な生物がまがまがしく飾り立てている。海の神なのか、夢の神なのか、知る者はいない。だが現代の島民であり、誇り高き捕鯨漁師の子孫らは覚えている。マサチューセッツ沖合に浮かぶ小島の謎深く忌まわしいストーリーよ。一体何があったんだ。
All natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
なるほど。
I used to be an avid reader.
Piers は宝石金事件を受けた。呪われた画家が火事を起こし、自らと家族を犠牲にしたとされている。唯一の手がかりとして、彼女は父親に気味の悪い絵画を残していた。配送伝票の住所はダークウォーター島の埠頭に建てられた倉庫。ここがピアースの調査の開始点になりそうだ。なるほど、長いな。狂気に陥る。ドゥー。やばい、めっちゃ不気味。
Almost there.
もう少しだ。
Stay on board.
船の上で待っててくれ。
There's guys coming to
男たちが
unload.
荷を下ろしに来る。
Welcome to Darkwater
ピ
Island,
アさん、ダ
Mr.
ー
Pierce.
クウォーターへようこそ。
Why, thank you, Captain.
フィッツロイ船長、ありがとうございます。
So, what wind
ここ
brought
には
you?
何の用事で？
Does the Hawkins case
ホ
mean
ーキンスを
anything
ご
to you?
存知ですか？あれは悲しい話だ。皆忘れたいと思っているよ。
Charles Hawkins may have
ホ
been
ーキ
a
ンスは
landlubber.
陸門だったがいい男だった。
And his wife,
彼の
Sarah
奥さんの
Hawkins.
サラ・ホーキンスは
Ah, nice
とて
young
も優
woman.
しい女性で素晴らしい絵描きだった。残念なことだ。素晴らしい絵
You know
描
what?
き。
Go have a drink of the stranded
そう
whale.
だ、座標
What you
クジラ
need
に
is
行
a
っ
good
て、
pick
い
me
い
up.
酒でも飲んできた。
Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar
用してくれ
holds
ない
a
がしもが
surprise for
ヤ
you.
クスの酒場の
As
嘘を
for
喜ぶ
me,
さ。
you'll find me at the harbor
俺は
master's
船長
office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the
船長
docks.
さん、なんか顔色悪いな。新しい目標、フィッツロイに話しかける。ちょっといろいろ探してみようか。
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
See how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a
ただの
fish.
魚じゃないか。
A fish.
ただの
You've
魚だ
got
と
no
お前に
idea.
わかるか。
Don't
自
badmouth
分
what
が
you
知ら
don't
ないもの
know.
を悪く言うのはやめろ。
Pay for it
そうじゃなきゃ痛い目に遭うぞ。
Okay, that's enough.
わかった。もう十分だ。下がって。ここは我々に任せてくれ。
That's no way to
予
treat an
言をス
omen.
マフに扱っちゃいけない。予言。
He's gonna get us into
大変な
trouble.
ことになるぞ。
You can't understand. You're not
そんなもん
sailors.
じゃない。お前たちには分からないのか。それは何？
There's something coming.
お告げ。
Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
うわ。
They're cops. They
魚
can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble.
Only a specialist would know what killed it.
あら。
You can't understand. You're not
これシャチ
sailors.
なのか。
It's a sign.
36番
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah,
それで、
and so who
あ
are
ん
you?
たは何者
I
だ？
didn't introduce myself.
自己紹介していません
Edward
でした。
Pierce.
エドワード・
private
ピ
detective.
アスと申します。
In
探
any
偵で
case,
す。
it's not very
何にして
important.
も大切なことではな
I
い
can't。answer that.
それには答えられない
You can't?
答えられないんです
Or you
か
don't want to?
それとも答えたくないんですか
Oh, no, no.
いやい
I'm
や
not
いや、
getting
そ
into
んな
those
駆け引きは結構。
Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
You can-
You can't understand.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you
あー、さっきの
shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
あれなのかな、さっきのやつで何か言えば別の選択肢もあったのか。
We're already in trouble.
さっきの密造人、待ってくれ。穏便に過ごしたいか。
Nothing for you here
There's
either.
nothing to sort
Beat
out.
it.
Your chum wanted to stir us up.
ああ、喧嘩すねえのか。
There's
You
nothing
can
for you
stay
here
to watch
either.
if you want.
Beat it.
Pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard. You You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly.
散々な言われようだな、もう。
You hear that? You bilge rats don't scare me.
What did he call us just now?
I said you were a bilge rat. Even at the box
よし。
think we don't know what you're doing? Hidden in the fog?
I'll shut up your big
There's
mouth
nothing
once
for
and
you
for
here
all.
either.
Optimistic.
Beatheads.
ダメだ、怒られた。さて、そうしたら、なんだっけ、クジラのなんとかっていうところにだっけ。
Prohibition is just a joke around
プ
here.
ロ、ああ、
That
禁
suits me
酒法のこと。なるほど、なるほど。ねえ、なんか、ランタンの光がすごい怖いっすね。邪魔するぜー。うわあ、なあ、素敵な歓迎だ。はっ、
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
ロイ・ミッチェルさん。真剣化を売ったのは俺じゃないぜ。
You saw what
見
happened.
ただろ
He's the
あいつ
troublemaker.
が挑発してきたんだ。
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your land as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got
I'm here for information, not for a
そう
fight.
そう、情報が
I
欲しい
prefer
だ
it
けな
that
んだ。
way. Speak then.
じゃあ
I
話を
reserve the right to
答え
answer
るか
or
は
not.
それが上から決める。
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah.
俺がお前さんだったらあの辺には行かねえよ。どうし
First
てか
off, there are
まず
rumors.
気になる噂が立って
Sailors from around here say you can hear
Right.
noises coming from the warehouse.
夜に
at
なっ
night.
たら音が聞こえる。
Screams, that sort of thing.
ヒー
Screams.
スクリー
And
ン
that's not all.
というわけじゃねえ。
There's the fate of its
私に
owners
起きた
and all
悲
the
しい宿命と
superstitions
それ
that
に
go
関する
with it.
迷信もある。
But I'll say
こ
no
れ以上
more.
は言わねえよ。
Anything else?
他には何か？
What can you tell me about it?
彼女について
We all
何か
knew
教
she
えてく
was
れないか？
famous on the mainland for her paintings.
どうしてだかは理解できな
Never
かったが。
understood why. Then
死んじまった
I don't
人間
wanna
のこと
speak ill
を
of
悪
the
くは
dead.
言いたかねえ。いい人。
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
the way
そうだ
I
った
see
のか
it,
俺からすると
the truth is
真実は
really
俺の
a
味方
question
に
of
なる
point
ん
of
じゃない
view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust
あ
the
んたはウイス
truth
キー
after
を
a
一
bottle
本
of
飲んだ後
whiskey?
の真実をまだ信じられるかい？
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that.
で子供もいる。
We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things?
これがあの
Is
人
that
の
how
こと
she
できな
sees
か
the
った
world?
自分たちで自分をしたもんです
So they made you feel
それを見
uncomfortable.
て気味の悪い
You
感じ
need to see them for yourself.
やめてみるといいさ。
Make up your
どう
own
思うか
mind.
は自分で決めるがいい。サラホーケンスに
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
他には何か？どうしてじゃあ証拠じ
The
ゃ
stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough
大
time,
変な時代
all
だ
the
った
same.
な。
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
あんなに富が溢れてたらあれが最後だ。
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this
この奇
miracle?
跡のような主張はど
You
こなん
mean
だよ。
who?
主種はあ
Our
る人
source of
物だ。
supply wouldn't like me to
初めて
betray them to the first comer.
そいつを聞い
I'll
た
tell
うちは
nobody.
誰にも
She'd
何も
know
言
it
わない。
anyway.
言ったらすぐバレる。
Anything else?
他には何か？ダークウォーターについて聞く。その風景あれなんかま
What
た
can
引
you
き出し
tell
ない
me
情報
about
が
her?
ある。
We all knew she was famous on the mainland. Then
I've got what I need.
おちゃんと
Anything
計画してん
else?
な。
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
oh yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I
考え
grant
た
the
特
privilege
権
to
なんだ。
whoever I
俺には
want.
その特権を与える相手を選ぶ権利がある。じゃあまだこの人の信用を得ないと酒が飲めない。
That'll be all for now.
これは森ですか？
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true.
そう
It's
そ
a
う
reminder
ダ
of
ー
the
クウォー
time
タ
when
ー
we were still fishing
長
for
期でクジラ
whales
養殖を
off
していたことを
Darkwater
思い出
Island.
させてくれるよ。
I've never heard this
聞
song
いたことの
before.
ない歌だな。
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
口に気をつけた
That
方がいい
catch
ね。
saved our island.
この島を救った。
Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without
Yeah,
it, the
that's
whole
true.
of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true.
Oh.
Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right
あんたの
behind
城の
you.
額に入ったや
Our
つだよ。
grandparents
お
tasted
じいさん
its
ばあさんはその
flesh.
肉を食ったんだ。
And it was
それ上がっ
delicious.
たって話だぜ。
What brought
Well,
whaling
okay.
to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
全部い
You
なくなってし
exhausted
まっ
the
た。
stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and
ど
fewer
ん
of
どん
them.
少なくなった。
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
なるほど。クジラ漁
I
で
bid
栄
you
えた
farewell,
んですね
gentlemen.
失礼するよ。
Good night,
じゃあ
stranger.
な。
So long.
またな。後ろの額に入った。これか。はいはいはい。私はそういう扱う権利なんて。収容所の役員。収容所があるのか。
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
ミラクロスキャッチ、奇跡の獲物。スチュラが寄港してダークウォーターを飢餓から救ってくれた。希望を捨てたところだった。火曜日の午後遅く、スチュラの乗船、乗組員、あるいはその残党がダークウォーター港に戻った。島民たちは埠頭に駆け寄り、島最後の捕鯨船を迎えた。勇敢なる船が積んだ目を疑うほどの獲物に驚愕する人々。巨大クジラの対空をしのぐそれはまさに奇跡の獲物と呼ばれ、デッキを埋め尽くしてもまだ余って船体からはみ出すほどであった。生き残った船乗りたちはその死闘を物語る。その肉だけでなく品質も栄養も無類のものであった。このクジラの巨体でダークウォーターの多数の島民が食にありつけ、この土地に蔓延していた飢餓が終わるのは間違いない。貸し倉庫マックス氏が漁業工房保管用に倉庫を貸し出している。新聞経由で連絡するか、布団にて直接訪問してほしい。座礁クジラ、特別な夕食。勇敢な保健員たちの帰還を祝し、座礁クジラの一同が特別に無料の宴会に招待しよう。友人や家族や友人も誘い合わせてキャットが振る舞う。奇跡の漁業をご賞味あれ。各人ともに漏れなく油一本の配布も用意した。見逃すことなかれ。なるほど。クジラ クジラ、でかいクジラが
She will do it
や
again.
られたと。
The girl doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
Not that again.
Hmm.
She will get us into trouble.
I know.
よ、なんかお医者さんがやらかしてる。兄ちゃんはどうした？おっさんどうした？
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices
何
whispering.
かとささやく声が。
Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it
あ
finds
あ、
a
なん
new
かそれっぽい
reader.
単語が出てきたね。
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too
リ
high.
スクが高すぎる。
It's a book after all.
結局はただの本に
Pure knowledge.
純粋な知識の集まりだ。ネクロノミコンとかそこら辺ですか？
Do you like our song?
We may not be.
That's true.
ああ、特に新
I bid you
聞
Good
を
night.
So
特に新聞を読んだから何かっていうことはないのか。あ、女性が。ああ。
What you looking at, stranger?
あんたのような女性が
The
女がこの方で
clientele
何を
is
してるの？
predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't
分かり
know.
きったことばかり言
I
ってるんじゃ
meant
ないよ。
nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the
私は
head
そ
of
の
the
女を
chump who
邪魔
goes
す
to
るそのバ
disturb
カが
her.
何考えてるの？
Let me
気になるよ。
drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
ああ。なんかもっと別の話を振ればよかった。出られない。
The girl doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
さて、もらえる情報はひとまずもらったから、とりあえず、船長さんここにいるって言ってたっけか。シティ・オブ・ダーク・ウォーター、ハーバーマスター、船、
The Scylla.
ス
It
チュー
finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
ああ、あのクジラを捕まえてきたという。
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
70年以上吹かれていないようだ。
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
おう、お手洗い。チーズですね。キャラクターシートを見る。こんな感じで振っているけれど、ふむ。奇跡。お、これオカルトに入るんだ。もうね、話す前にいろいろ探索してみちゃおう。
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
フィッツロイ船長に似た男が戦況でポーズをとっている写真、規則をしている。 ん？ただの汚れかなこれは。望遠鏡
What a
かな。
macabre souvenir.
違う、これパドルか。めっちゃ許可なく荒らしまくっちゃってるけど。ん？見れる？よい、船長さん、お話聞かせてくれん。前からじゃなきゃダメ。
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
がっかり。
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
契約条件は明確。配下を抜かれなく管理すること。我々は挑発することはできないのはこのメッセージの返事は不要。金は使いのものに。キャット。
Broken. This place seems half
ああ、
abandoned.
ベルか。
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins.
そうだ、
That's
こ
all
の
I'll
目
get
録
from
から
them.
わからない。今でも判読可能な日付は一部のみ。1890年、1907年と書かれた部分的な日に一致。残りは黒く塗りつぶされている。誰がこの情報を隠そうとしているのか。黒塗りか。それまいない。
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain...
I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
こでシャチを見ました。
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
何がシャチを殺したんでしょうか。
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
何ですか。
Have you heard about the depths?
深海の
Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
彼らはどうして海に戻そうとしているんです
The
か。
police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
本当の真意を探るまで。奇跡の獲物とはどんな
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious
輝かしい
past.
時代の話なの。
Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
さあ、そして写
I was
真の
looking
話
at。your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
親父さん。
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
あ、さっきのパドルじゃなくてあれ義足か。なるほどね。戻る。なんかここにあと一箇所あんのかな。情報不足か。
I shall be on my way.
So come back and...
さてなんかポイントが触れるけ2ポイントしか持ってない。話術、目星、隠しオブジェクト。どっちなんだろうな。心理学、オカルト。なんかちょっとまだ最初だったら話術よりもこっちに振った方がいいのかな。よし。よし。今のでなんか出た
You're
りしない
back again. What can I do for you?
特にないか。
I shall be on my way.
So come...
これさっき喧嘩してた人ですが、喧嘩が終わってるってことは向こうに行けるんだ。どうした？
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
彼らのボスが怖くない
I've
ん
seen
で
the
すか？
kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
私と関わり合う羽目になるぞ。
I shall take my leave.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message. I told you to beat it. I told you to beat it.
ダメですか。じゃあ倉庫に向かうしかないのかな。
Oh yeah, he's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not.
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
こっちの方になんかないかな。
Damnation! I broke it. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
緊張は開けられない。ここは開かない。ここは中ない。なんじゃこりゃ。
Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
西部連弾。クジラと捕鯨員の守護聖人は今もダークウォーターの船乗りを守っているのか。見たところ西部連弾の前に他の神がいああ、本当だ。崇拝者はこのような意見を持っていないようだ。島民は今も過去な聖人を崇拝しているが、別のカルトによって像に印が刻まれた。なんもないか。ちょっと話聞かせてもらえませんかね。
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our
やばい、
protectors.
怒らせてしまった。
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
島についていく。
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
なんか聞き出せそうだけどな。
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see.
You could tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who. I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks. Not even. And don't go looking there. Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat. It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway. Who's this guy? No idea. You better keep it shut. Why, we don't have a clear conscience. Quiet. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog? We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse.
No, it's very simple.
I don't give a damn about your racket.
Now we don't give a damn about you. Whatever you...
I've got to get inside.
Oh, yeah?
She sent me to see who's filching her.
I don't know. You got no proof to back up your claims.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
What? We saw you go die.
I went to see the stat.
What makes you think we're bootleggers, not...
Who do you think defaced this?
What do I know? They could have done it.
The sailors.
Who else in Europe? What? You listen through... She's the boss, yeah. Shut up, you dummy.
She must be quite intimidating if she...
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile. But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Oh.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind...
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you... Everybody knows...
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the... And we let...
What are you guarding?
Listen, bonehead, we already...
I bid you, gentlemen. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Where?
I'm not here to hinder Edward Pierce.
Sorry, we're all a little... What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the...
Darn it.
My investigation has led me...
That case was closed months...
Who are these others?
And why would I tell you?
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to... Forget it.
Ah.
Who are these others?
Don't
What more can you say about...
Not much more than what everyone knows. They were all burnt to death, right?
The whole mansion.
Don't get it into your head to go on.
What do you mean?
The only one left there is old Silas. And the accident, he can be unpredictable. Especially if it's...
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself... You again.
No need.
訳ありなのね。それ屋敷っていうのに行けるかな。
Stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway. That's no way to treat an omen.
なんか許可証的なものは書いてもらえないかしらね。
I told you to beat it.
ダメでした。
Do you like...
We mean...
That's true.
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
An old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch.
You shouldn't talk about the dead like that.
We're not speaking ill, we're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without taking any risk.
There! You're speaking ill, you see?
It's your proof that the miraculous catch really did happen.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night.
So long.
ホーキンス家が何かをやって、でホーキンス家は奇跡の獲物が来たところで
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker and a debtor. Interesting.
You have no right to treat us like...
You...
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around.
Why not?
First off, there were sailors from around here. Screams.
Scream.
And that's not... But all... Anything else?
お、聞ける項目が増えてるぞ。奇跡だよ。
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folk.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that, Roundy. On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exception. The biggest whale ever... They saved Darkwater from...
Charles Hawkins owed you a... Do you know if he had problems?
I don't know the details. Money or not, he was always welcome in my bar. The Hawkins family was always much appreciated on the island.
You seem to know Charles Hawkins well.
Well, we all knew she was famous on the main... Then...
I've got what I...
Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy.
Oh, yeah?
Oak.
Drinking anything else?
That'll be all.
She won't stop asking. Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
リバーローかな、わかんねえ。
You're back at... What can I do?
These bootleggers seem
They're part of the private...
And yet the place looks abandoned.
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less...
You mean that there's a way to go from one...
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind.
なるほど。
You're back. What can...
なるほど。
I shall be on my... So come back.
下水から降りればいいのね。なるほど、なるほど。じゃあその下水を探そうか。入るんじゃん、ここ。目星スキルでは近距離にある隠しアイテムを発見できます。お
An old cogwheel.
歯車。
Rusty, but in
冷め
working
てはい
order.
るが使えそうだ。
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil. This ratchet device seems to be usable. A handle. It must come from these old winches.
隠しアイテムは全部見つけられたのかな？ってことはここを登って、ああ、なるほどね。この装置を。
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
ラチェット装置、歯車、ハンドルをつけてハンドルを回す。
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
え。おう。じゃあどうしましょう。
This tunnel goes under the warehouses.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?